Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. It was a big day for us yesterday. I took a half a day because Graham was getting 2 awards at the middle school. And we're very proud of him. You know, school is not easy, the academic part, but he just works so hard and we're so proud of him. And he won the 7th grade Citizen of the Year. He won that, and they went through different things that his teacher said about, being kind, encouraging others, always doing his best, persevering. So we're super proud about that academic accomplishment he had. And they also had 2 sports awards for the 7th grade. One of them was the Athlete of the Year, and the other one was the Dedication to the Team award. And Graham won that Dedication to the Team award. He played 3 sports. He played cross country in the fall, or ran cross country in the fall, I guess, played basketball in the winter, and soccer in the spring. And, his coaches just said he's always encouraging everyone. He never gives up. He's paying attention. He's encouraging the kids. He'll get on them if they're not paying attention. That's one thing that Graham doesn't like. If you're not listening to the coach, he will start saying stuff to you, which I appreciate, being a coach as well. And with Graham and Jax, we always tell them, with academics, you always do your best. That's the important thing. It's okay when things are hard. I feel like that's one thing that needs to be stressed to students. It's okay that it's hard. That's why I'm employed. If everyone knew everything, I'd be out of a job. And for athletics, we always tell them as well, wins and losses really do not matter at all. I played college golf, and we had some very successful teams. I remember very little of that. I do remember all of my teammates, though, and still keep in contact with a lot of them. So that's important. Being a leader, being a role model, being coachable, and his coaches saw all of those things in him this school year. So we could not be prouder of him. They also have their championship game for soccer a little bit later on today. All right. Also, big news. Well, the Cubs lost. That stunk. I worked last night. It was a good night of sales. Hat tip to that group that kept on buying a 6-pack from me. That does not happen anymore. With as high as prices are at the ballpark, that never happens. When I first started working, it was 4 1/4. And people said, hey, you want one? You want one? Who else wants one? And nowadays, maybe they'll ask the person next to them. But I appreciate those guys yesterday. But Scotty Scheffler was arrested. I guess there was a big accident at the PGA Championship today, and he didn't really know about it, I guess. We tried driving through the crime scene to the clubhouse, and they, took him out of the cop car and handcuffed him and everything. So I'm just saying, you may want to look at Collin Morikawa over Scotty Scheffler in a second round matchup. All right, class is in session. Today is Friday, May 17th, class 175. And this date in sports history, the very first Tim Hortons was opened in Hamilton, Ontario. And why is this important? Well, the hockey player Tim Horton opened it. But a lot of us U.S. people see the Canadians opening the Tim Horton hockey packs, and very, very jealous. Those are beautiful cards you guys get. I remember, I show you the Denny's cards I pass out to my students on opening day. We need some sports cards here in the United States from our restaurant franchises. It's expensive to go out to eat. The very least you could do is give us some sports cards. I think I told it before, but it was a while ago. We were in kind of northern Michigan, and there's a Tim Hortons there. I was like, oh man, maybe they've got the hockey cards. So I went in there and I asked, hey, do you have any hockey cards? And they looked at me like I was crazy. So I was like, in Canada they do the hockey cards, and they were like, and they made a joke of it. They're like, hey, you're not in Canada there, pal. So they're all right, that's fine. I'll take a black coffee. And then they looked at me really crazy because everyone else in line was getting Frappuccino this, Frappo that, adding this, adding that, and I'll just have a black coffee. I usually put a little bit of milk in there, nothing crazy, but what are you going to do? Oh, home run challenge contest is going on, and what do we have here? Okay, it's the bottom of the second. Tampa Bay is up 1-0. Let's see, Rafael Devers is coming to the plate. Rafi's starting to heat up a little bit. He did hit a home run yesterday. We do know our Stars hit their home runs in bunches. All right, first pitch of the inning. Here we go. Oh, opposite field. There's a long drive. Way back. Watch out, Green Monster. That ball is gone. Just over the Jim Beam sign and to the right of the Tim Wakefield heart out there. Home run, Rafi Devers. The big man is heating up for Boston. That is for sure. 1-1 ball game. A lot of you are fading me on Saturday. So if you would like to change your vote, just go back to that video, put in hashtag I'm sorry, and change your vote. But you never know with the contest here, folks. It's fun. Myself, Three Good Nerds, Cards by Mark, and Doogie's Dugout. That was a long introduction. Now on to the cards. All right, we're back. And I do have some extra coffee in the tumbler right there. That is what our subscriber and teacher giveaway is going to be. And there's actually a VR yesterday. And Justin and Three Good Nerds, he did an awesome VR with Don Mattingly. And Justin is going to go into the hopper right over there. And he also gave a shout out to a teacher, Zach's Collections. He's going to be in the teacher cup right over there. And my last day of school is, what is it again? May 29th. That is when the contest does end. If you go back and look at my videos, the thumbnail will have a picture of the mug right there. You can watch that video, participate. Everyone is eligible, whether you have a channel or not. All right, we're going to lead off today with the hits, folks. Glove and Beyond TV sent me these Green Bay Packers. And 2 packs of Packers. Ooh, mystery one right there. I think, I don't know. Like I said before, Graham and Jackson, they just can't be surprised. I think they may have opened up one of them, and I stopped them from opening up the rest. I'm like, don't tell me. Oh, man, right there. Okay. So we're going to have, the summer set is going to have quite a few of my cards, and a lot of them are coming from Glove and Beyond TV, but Vince Lombardi will be on the set this summer. That is for sure. Greg Jennings. Man, Greg Jennings, one of those players that went to Central Michigan, the Chippewas, and had a really great career for the Green Bay Packers. He did try to go on to greener pastures with the Minnesota Vikings and just did not have the same career with them. But he was a great player. And also remember that Madden is, putting the team on his back with his broken leg. Oh, man, Aaron Rodgers, the score, awesome, 16 out of 99. I feel like a Glove and Beyond TV, his Packer cards have been way better than my Packer cards. Jair Alexander, rookie card. I believe you did send me a Jair autograph with Graham. Immediately went to his room and started to find cards to trade me. So I think that's in his PC now. We'll see what he has left to maybe get this one. Also, Aaron Rodgers, past and present performers. We talked about the primetime games yesterday. Aaron Rodgers and his Jets have the most. And for Mr. 95 cents, I hope that, he plays the whole season. All right, so I think this is the one that Graham opened, seeing that card. There's like, oh, I got to trade you for some of these cards. And there we go. Josh Jacobs, that's our man in the backfield this year. Excited to have him in the mix. Definitely missing Aaron Jones. He's a great Packer. But Josh Jacobs, looking forward to having him this year. Oh, nice. Fireworks. Josh Jacobs on the Prism. I have zero luck with Prisms. Probably my best Prism card I've ever pulled right there. Or maybe this one is. Holy cow. Rookie gear. Josh Jacobs. Beautiful card right there. Yeah, we're looking forward to getting him in Green Bay. And another Josh Jacobs. So I think Graham wants a Josh Jacobs or 2. We'll see what we can do for him there. All right, folks, we are now going on to our Optic. And I got these at Walmart, and it was in Lake Zurich, Illinois. So not a huge place. And the shrink wrap, it was at a Walmart, kind of loose on there. And kind of ripping here a little bit as well. The other blasters seem to be okay, but I thought, hey, this could be the one right here. All right. So I ended up buying 4 from that restock, and they had probably it was a case there, I think. And I asked the lady at the cash register, do you know when they restock the cards? And she has said yesterday. So they had been there for 24 hours in just one of those areas that they're not flying off the shelf. Everywhere else, they definitely are going fast and furious. All right, here we go, folks. Downtown season. There we go. Boomer Esiason, Zach Chardonnay, Tyler Lockett, Justin Jefferson right there. Boomer was one of those quarterbacks, during my youth that I liked him. One of the first Super Bowls I do remember as a kid was the Bengals versus the 49ers in that Super Bowl. Bo Jackson, who doesn't like a Bo Jackson? Chad Ryland, those are going to be our purples for the Walmart version. Tank Bigsby, Chris Godwin. All right, Cortland Sutton, Breeze, Thurman Thomas. Yesterday was his birthday, as I told you. One of those great nicknames, the Thurminator. I'm still not great at opening packs backwards like this. I probably should be practicing. Be a real YouTuber. Kyle Pitts, Drew Sanders, Brian Branch, Johan Dotson. Come on. DJ Moore. We'll be making some student packs up here pretty soon. I do make the set, but I'd probably put that into one of the boxes for the students. Playmakers, Davante Adams. Pretty sharp looking card right there. What I would give to have Davante Adams back with the current group of Green Bay Packers. So last year we did not get a downtown. We had some really good boxes though. Quite a few autographs we had. Some nice patches. Jamal Charles, Wildcat, dancing in the street with that one. Joey Porter Jr., Josh Downs, Jack Youngblood. The downtown search continues. I almost forgot. Way too early predictions for the green and gold of Green Bay, Wisconsin, the Green Bay Packers. So, last year I did this for all the teams. I'll probably do it again. Maybe if you have a favorite team and want to maybe collaborate on a video, I don't know. I think it'd be fun. It's always fun to have these predictions way too early. So here we go. All right. Starting off, in Brazil, Eagles, Packers are winning that game. They're going to beat the Colts in Green Bay, and they will beat the Titans on the road, and they will beat the Vikings at home as well. Starting off 4-0. And they're like, is he going to say wins for all of them? Well, week by week when they happen the actual season, yes, I will say the Green Bay Packers will win all of these games, but I'm going to try to do the best I can right now. So the first loss of the year will be on October 6th in Los Angeles against the Rams, and they're going to come back home for 2 games. They're going to beat the Cardinals and they'll beat the Texans, and then they will go on the road and lose to Jacksonville, and then they will beat the Detroit Lions at home and then go into the bye. So 7-2 going into the bye, pretty good. That'll probably be good enough for first in the division. And then after the bye starts their hardest stretch of the season. I always feel like in every schedule is that one you just got to get through. And I feel like this one's larger than usual, kind of normally like a month worth of games. This is 6. And it starts off with the Bears in Chicago. The Packers will win that game. And then back at home against San Francisco where they will win. I always feel like the rematch when it's a big game at the end of the season, a playoff game, the losing team will sometimes usually win that game the next season when it doesn't count for as much. Hopefully we see the 49ers in the playoffs though. And then the Dolphins, we're going to beat them on Thanksgiving night. My favorite holiday of the year, Thanksgiving. And then a couple losses in a row. We have some primetime games at night and on the road. I'm thinking losses against the Lions in Seattle. You usually lose a game or two that you should probably win. I think it'll be that Seattle game. And then the last primetime game of the year, the New Orleans Saints at home. The Packers will win that one a couple of days before Christmas. And then December 29th at Minnesota, they're going to lose that one. I feel like, again, one of those games they should probably win, but maybe they lose. And I think the last game of the year is going to mean something. Either the Packers kind of battling for the division. I think they'll have a wild card pretty easily. I don't want to say pretty easily, but I think it'll be a battle for the division with them and the Lions. And they will beat the Bears on the last game of the season. It could be flexed as either a Saturday or a Sunday game, could be another primetime game. So I'm saying the Green Bay Packers will be 12-5. What do you think, folks? Class is dismissed.